Here we live through the proof. Eventual manipulations, sudden weather changes, earthquakes, volcanoes, tornadoes, cyclones, hurricanes, tsunamis, excessive rains, floods, droughts, aquifer depletion, crop failures, food shortages, lower nutrition density in food, contaminations in raw and processed foods, unable bodies, infertility in human, animals and seeds, weak immunity, receptive to diseases, higher cost of healthcare, highest cost of energy in all forms. Morgellons, nanodust, and chemtrail operation graphene skies, worldwide Auschwitz. Eventual steps, disconnection of soil system and plants by killing microbes. It started from soil degradation, plowing, inundation, bearing seed manipulation, hybrids, GMOs for one-time use to hold control.
I spoke about how South Africa doesn't have seeds last time, and many people didn't understand what I was talking about. The country is currently making all its staple foods on what are called genetically modified seeds.
Monsanto!
Yes, most of which are disabled from reproducing. Most of which, even if they did reproduce, they would slowly reproduce less and less. This means that we need to...
People don't understand this. A seed, when you plant it, has an ability that when it bears fruit, the fruit can give you seeds that can be replanted.
Yes.
You are saying there are genetically modified seeds where it will give you fruit, maybe even with pips, but they cannot grow into anything.
Some of those seeds are genetically engineered to have what is called a genetic use restriction technology, that if you try to replant it next season, it won't replant. But more importantly, when you planted this genetically modified plant, first time around, when it can still reproduce, it has a power to cross-pollinate, and the pollen will go all across the country, 60-kilometer radius, and they will infect or go to an organic plant and cross-pollinate that plant and turn it into a plant that's got genetic use restriction technology, so that plant won't work. And they can do that again and again all across the country until they destroy the organic seeds, and you're only left with these genetically engineered seeds for your food. So you have to go and buy them every year from a company that is not South African, from a Monsanto that is not South African, from a Bayer that is not South African, from a Syngenta that is not South African, putting you in slavery for seeds.
So scary.
And this
scary.
And these companies, Lima Grain, which owns a company called Seedco, Lima Grain actually destroyed all tomato seeds in Europe, to the extent that right now hybrids are what are left in Europe, and they sell these hybrids from anything from $60,000 a kg to $400,000 a kg. What that means is seeds cost more than a kg of gold. So if we continue to allow that to happen in South Africa, very soon the companies that control these seeds can demand a kg of gold or more for a kg of seeds. And without those seeds, you do not eat. So what we are saying is, it should therefore be common sense for the government of South Africa, black South Africans, and anybody that considers themselves South African, including the Boers, to make sure that they should be supporting seed producers that produce organic seed or open pollinated seeds, so that we can have seeds in the hands of our farmers that reproduce for us to be able to control our food.
Leveling, inundation, turning soil with plows. Use of poisons, fertilizers, pesticides, fungicides. Eradication of weeds, mechanically and chemically, weedicides restricting farmers to grow crops. Eventual results. Food scarcity, lowest quality, at highest cost. Malnourished, weak and ill bodies, plants, human, animals, with low fertility. Nature took 400 million years to build sustainable food chain for life. Research took just 60 years to demolish it. Isn't it remarkable? They have made it impossible for life to sustain. PQNK will make you survive through the evil.
Look at that. And when this black, which we believe to be graphene, gets on the magnet, it tends to grow. And look at that. Hold it on that angle. Oh my God, look at that.
So it's heavy metals, and it's also in the jab.
Look at that. Look at that.
It's one of the ingredients in the jab. So that's going into
and
your
watch
body.
it. Now look at that. Look at it. It's literally
the spike protein.
taking over the whole magnet. She just did a little tip, right? of this magnet, and it grows, and it's taking over the whole magnet.
Spiky bits, that spike protein is going in your body after the jab, and that's that makes you, dehumanizes you, pretty much.
Look at it, it's literally growing. Look at it, you can see it growing on camera.
Yep. And you put it down.
Now put it down, watch it grow. Watch it just take over the whole magnet. It would.
And it's hard to get it off the magnet.
Oh, it's really hard.
Oh, my finger!
It's growing.
Oh my gosh, it was growing on my finger.
Look at that. Hey guys, that's great, huh? Thanks guys. And how does this get on our beach? How? Chemtrails. They're spraying it in the air.
And when you
we are breathing this. They're putting it in the vaccines. They're putting it in our food.
It's in our clothing.
It's in our clothing. It's in the masks. You can literally watch this thing.
This is why
take
people
over.
Have the vaccine. They have a magnet to the spot on their arm, and it sticks.
Look at this, and
It's growing. It's
catching
the yep. There's no more magnet.
Look at that.
Is that